fantasy draft. Fantasy draft. And I kept Chris Bryant though. As soon as I seen him, I picked him. Yeah. So this ain't gonna be nice, but whatever. Yeah, I ain't been playing this since I haven't played this game in like 5, 6 years, man. 3 to 5 years. So I'm trying to get back on the playing this game.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
For the Cubs, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's Didi Gregorius as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Into the box now, Jim Russo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. From the stretch, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, but that'll be off the right field wall, and the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Roy, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bryant to the opposite field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
As soon as I see him, I grabbed him.
Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's why you tell him that. You tell him, Chief. Get it.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting sixth.
In now, Damian Huerta. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Dahl. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's 3-0 Chicago. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
James Paxton is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Russo. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Julian.
Standing in, Julian Cortez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty,
man.
one man out.
I ain't clipped that.
Grounder down the line at third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first. Two gone. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Here now is Mike Zunino.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep.
That's what I'm talking about.
And gone. An absolute bomb.
He's teed off.
It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
So. He's like, well,
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Standing in now, James Paxton. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 15.
No bet.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dahl is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Good hit. Man, I should have.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Yeah, right. They demon. It's going to be like this. I made some good picks. I was like thinking my daddy made it was garbage. I was trying to focus on pitching.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Into the box now, Jim Russo.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Stepping up now, Randall Grichuk. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Chopped in front of home plate. And that's out number one.
Batting fifth, center fielder, David.
Into the box now, David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Paxton has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Dahl
I didn't miss the top.
One gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pretty standard pitch
I remember
sequence
that
right
dude.
there.
He got
Just
drafted
how
by
you
the White
draw it
Sox,
up in
if I'm
a
not
perfect
mistaken.
world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Perez is after it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Striding in.
When you can't get complacent and get lazy, they got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Cortez is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one
I
quickly
would have
and
liked to
getting it
turn
back
that
in
into 2, but
to
I
keep
get
him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happen in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make the play.
Let's go.
He's okay on
Let's
the mound.
go, man. Yeah, we hope you're okay.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be
Chris.
so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing,
man.
and he's not
Let's
discriminating.
get the bottom of the
lineup.
lineup.
No, he is. You know what he's going to do after this
like
one?
this,
He's going to
man.
go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Grounded to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
He gave me something. Trying to go opposite field.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they're in front 4-0.
Man, that was a waste of opportunity. Getting impatient.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Come on, man. So low, I had nipped it.
Ball and a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
I guess.
Stepping in now, Masahiro Tanaka, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, good catch,
Bases
Bob.
are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yeah! 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Paxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, booed up, booed up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Cortez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15.
I gotta do something like this. I'll be right back.
At plate, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cesar Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this.
This dude just snapped
Gone.
This dude snapped at the top of the order. Yeah, right. He just snapped it.
Solo shot to right center. First
back,
home
me.
run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
It's like riding a bike. Baseball, basketball, football.
Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so
You
far.
can't let up, though. You can't let
Yeah,
up.
the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Didi Gregorius
Didi Gregorius.
as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah,
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in the big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
In now, Jim Russo, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jim Russo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him and put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Yeah, congratulations, man. Couldn't get a Rizzo. I got a Rizzo.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Dahl. Gone!
This dude been snapping. He's jacked out. Oh
so a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, do some high fives. Yeah, right.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Hey, we can't let them come back, man.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Ivan Nova answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nova.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Keep putting that shit in my face like that, man.
Bryant around first, heading for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Stop, Chris Bryant.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
You can't keep putting that stuff in my face like I ain't going to swing at it, man. Come on, man. On my face.
Standing in now, Damian Huerta.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 8-0. Digging in to try it again, Julian Cortez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
1-1.
thing, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base.
We already getting it. Let's hope we don't take it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And this will be fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
That's my fault, I guess.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
I used to go to Cubs games.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Two balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. David Dahl waits on deck. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Cortez over at second. Rizzo at first with no outs. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
No. Fuck that.
Settling in now, David Dahl. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Didn't know how I was getting anything. I'm gonna try to get him to the 6. If I can get him to the 6, I'm probably not gonna be able to. But if I can get him to the 5, that'd be good. Be safe, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to get him to the 6 though.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 8 and the Marlins 1. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Ready once again, James Paxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
That's another reason
ready
why
with
I
the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 8 runs, 14 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
I ain't make that back though.
Popped him up. Semien has a play. 2 down.
The right fielder.
All right, man. If I get you to the 6, we good.
In now, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Oh, for real. Let me do something right quick.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, and it remains.
Yeah. All right.
Next to bat, Orlando.
Leading off for the Marlins.
This one doesn't look.
Oh, okay. I thought I had put somebody in bullpen. All right. I really think I don't want to put nobody in bullpen because I don't want him to start choking. Already gonna choke. It's the bottom of the batting.
Good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Yeah,
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 46.
Go. PlayStation, stop getting hot. This game almost over.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
See how you swung at that? That's what he's trying to make something happen.
1 out, nobody on. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Huerta is over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next
Yeah,
for the
you
Marlins.
swung, man. You let me know what you want.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Oh, come on, man.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Wow.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay,
Come on,
you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Good, game on there.
Paxton steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins.
There you go. Like I said,
it's still an 8-1 ball game.
And we good. Might let them go ahead and take it. What do you think?
James Pazos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to.
Oh, come on, man. Get off of this hot stuff. I'm finna take my mic off, man. That's probably what's making it hot.
Out of the plate here. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
0-1, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. in there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez on third, Gregorius on second, Russo on at first with nobody out. Hit to first. Rizzo is there. There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Making his way to the plate, Chris Bryant. And we'll see if he can get something into the gaps. Complete a cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now
good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Damian Huerta has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but
stepping in now, Mike Zunino. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, catcher, James.
Standing in now, James Paxton.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Semien ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Hernan.
The next Cub up, Hernan Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs are on top 14-1. Now at the plate, Julian Cortez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. And he misses ball 4. So striding forward now.
Randall Richards.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. Marlins leave 1. And they remain well behind. Welcome back to South Florida. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. George Cantos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Dahl will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Digging in, Jim Russo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Cantos hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the... Now at the plate.
Leading off for the Marlins.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Trey Boyles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 now. 1 out. Here it is, the 3-0. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and 2, here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of. or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Johnny Rodriguez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez over to his right, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. J.P. Howell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So stepping in, Justin Bohr. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Pitch on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Nunez is up with it, and the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Damian Huerta. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Mike Zunino will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 0-1 the count. Huerta, runner at first with 2 gone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5. Jonathan Dion.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Grichuk. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home. Herbert Ball is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Herbert Ball.
Striding into the box, Julian Cortez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To first. To his right, Moore. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Randall Grichuk, and she'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping up to the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll try and lead.
The right fielder, number 15, Hernan Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line softly out toward left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag gets one.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So in now for Chicago, Didi Gregorius. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Jim Russo.
Jim Russo.
Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. One more shot coming up. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. The Cubs are on top, 16-1. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First game back room.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Flying toward right
hit.
center.
And
a
hit.
knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double.
Justin Wilson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
4-0. That's pretty good. This is a sub, dude, for me. 58 innings, 80 strikeouts. I mean, he could throw the ball.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point.
A lot of the guys on my team.
0-1, here it comes. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting,
Up next for Miami, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
I know, right? I'll be bad on the other end of that.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that, right? And save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-1 the final today. Chicago posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. James Paxton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings.
Right.
Masahiro Tanaka slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
We picked pretty decent. 24 hits. Let's go, man. Let's go. Lead off, man.
The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record is now 1-0.
9 strikeouts.
The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 0-1.
Let's go. Let's not revel in
Time
this.
of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Let's not revel in this. Let's make it to the next game. Let's make it to the
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we
go.
remind you to please drive home safely.
I know we're going to face teams way better than us. Price was like, look at the other teams. See who on who. This stuff crazy. I'm probably gonna boost that. I'm gonna boost that. still say beginner. Oh. I only put it on beginner because it's been a while since I played this damn game, but obviously, I don't know. It still might need to be on beginner. So. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. PlayStation went out about 5 times. I don't know why, but whatever. Hope y'all have a great day today.